Hello, sports fans. Welcome to the broadcast booth. I'm Jason Aaron Goldberg, and this is Card Collecting Shenanigans. While you're here, hope you'll subscribe. It's finale time. We've made it. It's the 8th night of the legendary 8 Breaks of Hanukkah. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. Although I have noticed that over the last 7 nights, the likes and the viewership has dwindled each and every night, so I'm going to ask you right now to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. All that good stuff. Let's try to jack up this finale, get some good views on it, and some good likes, some good interaction, good engagement, all that good stuff. Tonight, we're getting into my favorite product, Topps Allen and Ginter. It's the Mitchell and Ness online exclusive. So we're looking for these special little minis right here. There are hits in here. We're trying to avoid a redemption for a t-shirt, but also our main goal is to try to find a Jason Anderson card. Thanks to Topps, their YouTube channel, I just learned about this guy, a fellow Jason, a fellow Ginter geek. He's got his own Instagram, Ginter Gold Fever. He's been trying to put together a big old set from the 2006 Allen and Ginter, the first set back. And I had not pulled his card yet, I don't think, but I gotta love that. A fellow Jason Ginter geek who's got a card in Allen and Ginter this year. So we're gonna chase that. We've got all of our lucky totems. We've had our ups and our downs, good nights, bad nights. Can we get some nice hits tonight, fellas? What do you say, Captain?
Number 2, Lego Ginter. Number 2.
Aku. We're counting on you to get lucky. And we didn't do it last night. I forgot, so let's rub that menorah for some good Hanukkah magic. Hanukkah Harry, come deliver for all the good boys and girls. In the dugout tonight, it's our final outfielders. Positions 8 and 9. We got Shawn Green and Cal Abrams. 2 auto cards right here. At the end of the episode, we will send it down onto the field. Take a close look at both of those beauties, as well as some highlight pulls. Okay, let's get into it. We're looking for 0 shenanigans tonight, right? We want nothing but straight fire in our final night of the 8 Breaks of Hanukkah. It's been fun. I always love ending on Ginter. We've had some good Ginter finales in the past. This has been a unique product. I was not familiar with Mitchell and Ness. I'm a little more in the know now. I know it's been around a while, but I did get my dad a Mitchell and Ness t-shirt for Hanukkah this year. And so just an interesting addition to the Allen and Ginter library, if you will. The box feels so tiny compared to the hobby boxes this year. Like, my hand can, pick it up, and the new ones this year are just massive, like cigar boxes. A few less packs, 18 packs per box, although I do believe there are still 2 hits per box. And as it says here, chase exclusive Mitchell and Ness apparel redemptions. Now, I've seen some of those get pulled, and you can't control the size, so you might pull a double XL Mitchell and Ness Ginter shirt, and what am I going to do with a double XL? So let's try to avoid that, shall we? Okay, Captain, can we get some first pack fire? Counting on you. We got our lineup. We still got pencil head LeBron in the 2-hole. I'm hoping he can deliver some big hits. Like I said, other than that Jason Anderson card, we're looking for some PC pulls. I'd love a nice hit. But obviously, I love the minis, so I'm looking for some fun minis. Maybe my first Livy Dunn. Boogie with the hoodie. And we got 2 minis in the first pack. Warren Spahn, the great Warren Spahn, the Wicked Curves. Alvarez Jr. Rhino, R.I.P. Cool shot of Rhino right there. I dig that. And so this is my first look at the Mitchell and Ness backs. I like them a little bit like the Brooklyn of the olden sets with the red background. It does look sharp, and my hope is that it's these Mitchell and Ness backed minis that become the popular chase for people, and they want to get those, buying secondhand, and we might pull something that's just straight fire. So I'm going to say that first one with Rhino and Alvarez Jr., single for the captain. So we're coming out with a nice slap single as Jeter does. Chef reaction. I know a lot of people love that. We got something. Looked like I thought I saw Something shiny, perhaps. Could have been my wishful thinking, though. We do wish big around here. Chef Reactions. Chandler Simpson. Big old Kirk Gibson. River Ryan. Richard Kind. Legend in the Hollywood game. Maybe folks know from Only Murders in the Building, but also one of George Clooney's best pals. The Kelp Bass. All right, Pencilhead LeBron, that's keeping you stranded at the plate. You're watching pitches go by. All right, a little chrome action. All right, first ballot Hall of Famer Albert Pujols. Card number 1 in the set this year. Kenzie Gore. Ricky says Ricky likes pulling his own cards. Ooh, 2 again. So our Wiki Curves. Boo, John Smoltz. We don't care about John Smoltz at all. Our Chrome. Jax. From the MLB Network. That might be a sleeper fun card for people. The co-pilot. I know the guy who created Jax has been on some forums talking about when people are like, what is this? And he's chiming in, so clearly he's paying attention. All right, our Kirk Gibson. A&G back. Paul Molitor mini. Gold. Kind of interesting to see the... I believe the golds are still more of a retail. Alex the Great. It's the bunny. Nope, nothing too thick. I didn't see any crazy thick packs, so no musical instruments or anything like that. Bojack, nice. Roger Maris. Carlton Fisk. Is that a Mitchell and Ness back, maybe? Yeah. I like old Pudge Fisk from being a kid watching him with the White Sox mostly, so that's a fun mini right there. Oh, and the Scooter. That's SP, Roger Maris. The Scooter, Phil Rizzuto. Holy cow. SP, Phil Rizzuto. Love that. The Scooter. My only trip to Cooperstown was the year Phil Rizzuto was enshrined in the hall. I think that is another single, so we're scooting. We don't want scooting, guys. We want homers. Aaron, step into the box. Whoops, don't fall down. Quit sipping the Manischewitz in the dugout, and let's stay locked in. All right. Nice burns on Joe Torre right here. Strong. Got Paul Rust, comedian. He's been in a lot of things. All right. The fact that this is upside down is kind of interesting, that they flipped him over. Abner Powell, oldie-timey ball player. Laura Prepon. People know her from That 70s Show. Maybe you know her from her involvement in Scientology. Griffin Conine, rookie card. Okay. Nothing getting Aaron Judge out of the box on that. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. We want some bangers here. We want some fun stuff. Oop, got a black border mini hiding in there. All right, Birdsong, Hayden Birdsong. So it's interesting because I have watched a few other breaks where cards were flipped around, front to back, all that, and then we did our hobby box here, which got a lot of views, a lot of engagement, a lot of new subscribers. That was awesome. And ours was all linear, basically. Every card was the right side up and all that. So I don't know what's going on with that. There's Livy Dunn, base. Love to get that mini of Livy Dunn. But I know people they're paying attention to Livy Dunn. So Anthony Volpe, we don't know what's going to happen, but I'm still a Volpe fan. I believe in Volpe. I'm hoping he can keep it going. Walter Johnson, SP. Sox win. River Ryan, good name. Sounds like he should be a movie star, though. I don't think the Livy Dunn base or any of that's going to get Aaron Judge out of the box. Let's get something special. 2 minis in this pack, so probably a Mitchell and Ness. Drew Nix. Bryce Terang. All right, Mark Long is my first Mark Long. I am of that generation watching the first Road Rules ever, and Kit and Mark were the best. Kit went into sports broadcasting a little bit, has shown ESPN, godfather of reality TV, that he was. He was a fun guy to watch. I don't know much about him or anything else, but he was fun. Hall of Famer Rod Carew. All right, there's Whitey Ford on the Wicked Curves. All right, what do we got here? Schneeman, is it a Mitchell and Ness? It is. And our State Birds is Kansas. Daniel Schneeman. Okay. Okay, guys, let's have a chat here because sometimes that helps. We need to see a little bit better action coming out of these next packs, all right? We want to score some runs. We want to have some fun. It's the 8th night of Hanukkah. Let's bring the magic. This is your last chance, right? This is like all or nothing. Lay it all out there. Lock it in. Nice Ben Rice rookie card for the PC. Okay, there's a hit. Speak it into existence. It is a full-size relic. DJ Mighty My. A&G back. Burt Blyleven. There's the captain. Ooh, Honus Wagner A&G back. SP. Nice pull right there. Nice pull, I think. You know, the A&G backs, they're not like super duper rare, but, you know, you're getting Honus Wagner. I don't know if anybody saw, I posted it on the Shenanigans Facebook page. The 1/1 Honus Wagner bat auto relic. That was a sweet looking card. Didn't even know that was in the set. I mean, just an incredible, incredible card. All right, let's see what our relic is. It's upside down. It's going to flip it. Oh, Gunnar Henderson, number 34 out of 50. Pretty nice. I've not pulled many numbered cards out of Allen and Ginter this year. I'm hoping Gunnar comes back, has a great year next year. He fell off a little bit, I think, a couple nagging injuries. But that's pretty strong. I'm going to call that a triple. So we're getting 2 runs across. Doot, doot, doot. Triple for Aaron Judge. And he's a big man, so you know it takes a lot for him to run and get all the way to third. And that's because it's numbered, folks. We like them numbered. Pretty cool, pretty cool. See, that's how we do it. I'm glad. We had a nice chat there in the dugout. Said, all right, enough of the nonsense. We want quality shenanigans, not bunk shenanigans. I feel like there's no... Oh, nope, there is a mini in there. All right, Brent Rooker. Chef. It's always weird to me to see Chef in his Dodgers uni for the end of the career. Kevin Alcantara. Chrome Ernie Banks mini. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Nice CC. I like that. Really pretty. It would have been cool if it was a refractor, but, you know, I like the image. A really clean image, I got to say. Sometimes these minis, you know, they're really pixelated. This is a really clean color. Looks really sharp. I like it. I'm going to call that a double because we love Ernie Banks around here in Shenanigans Card Park. That's also going to score Aaron Judge. All right. What is that? 3 runs across? 4 runs across? And we're getting into the second half of the box now. So, pretty pleased already overall. I like that. I like 34 out of 50. Let's get maybe one more banger. That is a very interesting choice of image for Cal Ripken. The close-up shot, usually it's full, you know, kind of half, you know, waist up, and that's like a tight headshot of Cal Ripken. B. Hart, Vegas Zone, Bryce Harper, Marcelo Mayer. All right. Oh, and Max Fried, all Jewish team stud, our starting pitcher this year, Max Fried. Got Luke Keyshaw, A&G back, Grant McCray. I think we like 2 rookie cards, so anytime we get the rookie card minis, we dig that. I'm going to call that a single. Scoot, scoot, guys. Scoot, scoot. Old Captain Jeter is just slapping singles right now. This feels a little tight. Sometimes it's my imagination. Sometimes I'm spot on. I don't see anything extra thick, but who knows? We'll see. It felt a little weird in the pack. Roberto. Highlight of 2025 collecting was that dollar steal of the Roberto Clemente vintage card. It was banged up, but sweet to get it. All right. Corbin Burns. Why that is upside down and backwards, I don't know. It's not an SP. Very strange. Tovar. That, I was going to say, it's an old-timey play. I'm not familiar. Cesar Tovar. All right, interesting. Max Muncy, Hideo, and Wade Boggs with the regular mini. Wade Boggs was our full-size relic out of our hobby box. I do love ripping Ginter. It's been fun already. Loving the minis. Look at that smile on Joe Morgan. We miss you broadcasting World Series games, Joe Morgan. Zach Wheeler. Is that Brooks Lee? Yeah. Marshall. Jazz Chisholm. A lot of grumblings about Jazz Chisholm getting traded for some pitching. Catfish. All right. Hines and Jimmy Rollins. Reese Hines on the Mitchell and Ness. Another rookie card, too. So that's, we dig that. We want the rookie cards. We want the parallels of the rookie cards. So, but obviously, it'd be nice to get some of those A's top rookie cards. Anything? No, not crazy thick there. Nice young Darryl Strawberry right there. Shine. Ty Vertis. Stuck in the middle. Okay. Nice. Orlando Cepeda. SP Mini, number 311. Pretty cool. World Series MVP. Yamamoto. This one also feels a little on the thicker side. Okay. So far, so good. We haven't been T-shirted yet. Didn't we start with Jackson Merrill? Right, Lawrence Butler. Oh, the pack situation here is pretty crazy. Nice. Jim Cott. Didn't know he was in the set this year. SP as well. Was that the Bambino? Oh, I don't think I've pulled that one yet. Gary Sheffield, Black Border Mini. These are pretty fun, and I have not seen the Babe yet. Is this the called shot, maybe? Murderers Row. Yeah, 27 Yanks. They were studs. But nothing there. Gonna get our boys out onto the field. I have 4 packs to go. Should be due one more hit. Got a refractor and a chrome in this pack. It's interesting. B-Harp again. Very strange collation. Luis Angel Acuna. Yankee Aaron Judge. I guess this is our 4th one. Couldn't be the refractor, though. Luis Angel Acuna refractor. Not bad. Ooh, and our mini. So this is the first of these parallels, nice Fergie Jenkins, that I have pulled, which leads me to believe they are a little bit more rare than expected. I thought they'd fall a little bit more frequently, but I didn't pull any out of my first hobby box, haven't pulled any out of any blasters. Added to the Freddie Freeman growing hit collection, I've pulled quite a few. Couple Freddie Freeman autos. But we got our 4 that I bought 2, pulled 1 out of that blaster. And here is another one. Makes me think these are fairly common. Maybe they're printing a lot of those. The Luis Angel Acuna Chrome, though. Pretty cool. I'm just going to leave him here on the field, though, because I don't want to cover up our hit. But I'm going to call that a double because it is the captain. It is Aaron Judge. All right, let's get Judge in the box. Am I mixing up my... No, I think that's accurate. Okay, 3 packs to go. We're due one more hit. It's lurking. I want to say this is where it fell. 3rd from the bottom last time. Maybe it's my imagination, because it's just my imagination. 2, there we go. Nick Kurtz, be a Mitchell and Ness. No, but an A and G back. We will take it. Is that Mitchell and Ness? Mark McGuire. Shout out Like a Hot Cards. There's Andre Dot. 3 minis in 1 pack. Kurt Gibson. Dalton Rushing rookie card mini. That is crazy. 3 minis in 1 pack. Mitchell and Ness, Mark McGuire. But we did get the Nick Kurtz Rookie of the Year A and G back. I was looking for something like that. Strong from Aaron Judge. Slap double. Basically banging that off the wall. Going to score pencil head LeBron. I want to say I mixed that up, right? So we should be back to yeah, I want to say we should be. I think I mixed it up. I lost track. I don't know what happened. I'm going to let Derek Jeter get in there. Maybe this is our hit pack. Yep, frame mini. Sweet. Love those the most. That's an auto, too. Save it for the end. At least we didn't get a t-shirt. Thankful for that. Okay. So it was the second to last pack on the bottom were our hit packs. Micah Bell. Hashtag KB for the PC. Please get healthy and come back and play some ball, KB. 242. Tyler O'Neill. When Freddie won it with the Bravos. Okay. The big man. He hit last time. Actually, my bad. Look, I'm so confused. I'm all over the place. I know the lineup just got screwy and changed up. We got Aaron Judge on second base sitting there. We got the captain, Derek Jeter. He's sitting there. So let's see what our mini is first. Chan-Ho Park, regular. Sandy Koufax, all right, that's a little Hanukkah magic. Maybe this is going to be a really, really nice last card. Corbin Burns, Norby, Garrett Crochet. All right, what do we got? Let's see. Backwards, so we're just going to flip it around. Here we go. We ready? Hanukkah magic, last pack. Bliss, are you feeling the bliss? Ryan Bliss for the Mariners. A rookie card, auto. Terrible scribble, Ryan. You must do better. But we love the frame mini autos. I have had a few other people that were kind of new to Ginter geekdom complain a little bit about how they don't fall in the frame. All you got to do is just sort of give it a little tappy tap. Just tap it in. Just tap it in. And actually, it'll help better once you get it in like a top loader. And then you kind of just give it a little tap, and it'll line up in there. I'll do it before we do the highlights. Ryan Bliss. So we haven't pulled any frame mini relics. We've had 2 autos. Neither numbered. There are the numbered parallels. We haven't pulled any numbered ones, but loving the frame mini autos. Glad I didn't get a double XL t-shirt. Aaron Judge in there again. It's an auto. Autos are homers. No one was expecting Jeter to go yard. But that's what Mr. November does. He goes yard on the last night of the 8 breaks of Hanukkah to score, what is that, our like 7th or 8th run of the night. Love ripping Allen and Ginter, and we closed it with an auto hit. Okay, let's send it down onto the field, take a close look at Shawn Green and Cal Abrams, and then a few highlights. In the dugout tonight on the 8th night, our finale of the 8 breaks of Hanukkah 2025. It is our center fielder and our right fielder. 2 cards gifted to me by Shawn over at the Chosen roster. As I mentioned earlier, had sent me a bunch of cards last year, recovering from neck surgery. So just wanted to show a little more love for Shawn, his generosity, how great he is in the hobby. I know he's not collecting much right now because of the surgery, but we're thinking about you, Shawn. We hope you are recovering well. Thank you for both of these cards. 2 on-card autos. Of course, Shawn Green, a regular for the all-Jewish team, but this is a sweet Bowman's Best, basically like a pre-rookie. On the back, his stats are minor league stats. So nice one there. On-card auto. Probably got at a game somewhere. And then Cal Abrams, I do have some vintage cards of his. I also was turned on him through Shawn, but he sent me this one, another fun autograph, the 52 Topps reprint. Two guys, both strong players. Shawn Green, arguably a little bit better in his time. But just wanted to get both of these in there. Once again, thank you so much, Shawn. That is the full roster for the all-Jewish team here in 2025. Okay, let's slide it over. Look at our highlights. Time to play the hits here on the last night of the 8 Breaks of Hanukkah. I want to say that I'm pretty pleased with the box overall. We had some really nice pulls. Obviously, nothing insane, no one-of-ones or superfractors. But when I rip Ginter, I'm really just looking to have fun. Unfortunately, we did not pull a Jason Anderson card, so it must be a tougher pull. I've got blasters and some fat packs coming. And we'll get into Fat Pack February. Maybe we'll get lucky with one of those Jason Anderson cards down the road. But in our highlights here, I wanted to sort of start on the low end and go high. I was pretty pleased to get the Livy Dunn base. I'd love to get a mini, but we'll take what we can get for now. Looked up Ryan Bliss, 26 years old, and unfortunately, he was the opening day second baseman for the Mariners, so starting strong. But then he had a bicep tear, and then he had a meniscus surgery, and so he basically lost all of last year. Let's see what he can do if he's on the roster in 2026. We will keep an eye out for him. Also, fun to get the Jax Chrome. Now let's get into some of my favorite stuff. I want to show off the minis really quickly. We did get my first of the image parallels. Cool, Freddie Freeman right there. Got the Honus Wagner SP A and G back. That's a strong pull, I think. The Skoda, we love that for the Yankee PC. We got the Ernie Banks Mini Chrome. Really, really digging that. Of course, what I think is probably our best mini is the Nick Kurtz A&G back, and I put it in the little sweet pocket top loader for minis that I love so much just for now. And then we would be remiss, right, if we didn't say, yes, we got another of the Aaron Judge Chrome. As we said in the comments, and people were commenting with me, I'll take all the Aaron Judge Chrome Ginter cards. You can never have too many, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Would love to get a refractor, but I'll keep stacking them. We also got the Luis Angel Acuna refractor chrome, but the hit of the box, I think, without question, is the Gunnar Henderson out of 50 full-size relic. I looked it up. They're going anywhere from 25 to 50. You can get them lower numbered out of 25. But, he's a really strong player, as I mentioned. I think he had a little bit of injury stuff going on last year. I think he'll come back really strong in 2026. And so I was pretty pleased just to get a relatively low-numbered relic card. So fun stuff right there. Anytime you get a relic and an on-card auto at a Ginter, you got to be pretty pleased overall. So there you go. We didn't get the t-shirt, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Got a couple nice Mitchell and Ness backs. A fun rip overall. I don't know if it's really worth the price for what you get, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. Probably, I think I got my money's worth out of it. But there you go, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the 8 Breaks of Hanukkah. We sort of came in strong here at the end with a couple fun rips. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of tonight's rippage, what you thought of the 8 breaks overall. Do you want to see it again next year? And I'm always looking forward to reading your comments. Everybody knows that. All right. As I said at the beginning, slam that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Tell all your friends. And I'll see you next time in the broadcast booth.